will continue. Siobhan,
Yeah, you're breaking up a lot.
can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Okay. Okay, I'll share my screen.
Thank you.
So the first task is ELT 2072. As an admin, I need to update the local office details so that they are accurate. So we have updated the address for Italy and Australia. For Italy, address has to be updated. The address has been updated here, and then the email address also.
That's great. I showed this to the PO as well, and they were happy with it.
Plus, we have updated the email address for United States.
That's perfect. Thank you.
My next creation story.
I don't know if it would be better leaving this till later on in case Sue can join us, because she knows more about this than I do.
Yes. So I stop my screen sharing. Just a minute. Please. The Sheikh will present now.
Okay. Hi.
I'll share my screen. Are you able to see my screen still? Siobhan?
Yeah.
ELT 2073. As an admin, I need to update the primary navigation on the blog to improve the user journey. This is a blog story. We have updated the primary navigation link, drop-down links, drop-down menus, as it is the psnelt.com. I will show you the demo.
Next one. And I've got these two new desks in the middle here.
Go to drop-downs.
That looks great. Thank you.
It will work on mobile also.
Oh, perfect. That's great. It looks a lot better.
Moving on to the next user story. The task. As an admin, I need to read and carousel updated so it keeps up to date. This is just a title, ISBN which I came in the reader's backlog page. So the demo. Titles of changed from the readings. Here the ISBN looks what you mentioned in the description, so here it will be here.
Yeah, that looks good. Just one thing I've noticed, just for the title, could we make the R on reading lowercase?
So okay, Siobhan, we'll change it.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay, that's all from my end.
Story.
Shimon,
Hi.
let me share my screen. I have a redirection story. As an admin, I need to create a vanity URL for startup so it is accessible. So the next URL is english.com/startup and it will point out to ASN that's startup.html. Okay, it is redirecting to
Yeah,
this
that's great.
URL. So,
Thank you.
okay, Shimon. The next story is blog data export. So I have already attached a Excel sheet for all blog titles and URLs, authors, categories, tags, and post count also. So all of those things I have attached here, and you also have seen the story.
Yeah, that was really helpful. We've been able to share it around the team and everyone's loving it. So thank you.
Okay, Shivan, and we need your help for creating a new servers because we have made some changes in blog database. So currently we have maintaining a blog database for production. So we are not taking the database because lot of unwanted tables and the expired data are also available in production database. So we have last week we have cloned the database and we just removed all the unwanted data and all the unwanted tables from production DB. So now we are just keeping ready for a new database. We need your help for putting the post again. So we need you need to create 4 posts in blog. So just a minute, I'll just show you. So this is the current production thread and I'll open the page somewhere. So this is the new database and we have updated in state server and it is starting from 6 of the most famous British stories posts. But here I can see the new post because we have take a backup for last week. So once we configured a new server and so those 4 posts from the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Those 4 posts we need to update the new server to that so that it will reflect in new server. So this is the only one thing we need to do from our side, Shivan.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, it would be better if you take a backup for now for those pages. So what we will let you know once the server is ready for production. So once the server is ready, and it would be better you can be able to directly post those 4 posts in production server.
Okay,
Okay, Shiva.
thank you.
So that's it from my end. And Nepal.
Shubham, okay. Shubham, this is Valiappan, and I'm going to explain the speak out story.
Okay.
ELT 2075. As admin, I need english.com/speakout updated so that all inner pages are working. As part of the story, I have taken only BBC DVD links alone. So in that, almost 400 audio players was there, and each audio player I downloaded manually and I played it. So there was no breakage in the download as well as in the playing also. I can able to play and I can able to download also all the links, and, which I was mentioned in the comment yesterday.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So in the next sprint, will just this story be carried over to complete the others?
Yeah, sure. I will take the rest of the activities in the next story, next sprints.
Okay.
Thank you.
The
And
bug story can
one
be
more
cloned.
thing, Shiva. So I found the root cause of the problem. This problem is not only coming for speak out. This problem will come for some other ELT also. The reason is, so the old DevOps team engineer has set up two different servers. One is if the user hit www.english.com, then it will go to server one. If the user hit the site without www, so if the user hit english.com/something, so this will go to the second server. So this is the problem, because in the first server, all the data is up to date. So everything is up to date and everything is working as expected. In the second server, so they didn't map properly for a long time before. That's why the code is not reflecting in second server. So this is the problem for updating the. This is the problem for the audio or video not downloading or not playing for the end user. So now we have just set a redirection. So if the user hit the www.english.com or without www, and it will map to the single server. This problem is only for 1 or 2 days, because after 1 or 2 days, the production server is ready already. So once we have already raised the ticket to DNSP. So once they are mapping with the new server, this problem will not be coming in all the ELT service and English.com blog and Pearson readers and everything.
That's great. Thank you, Balaji. So because you were saying it happens with other products as well, have you done a redirect for those as well?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Only the 3 stories are left out. And I have pinged her, and she said she asked us to carry on without her.
Okay. I'll try to know what's going on.
So, should we continue Sue's stories or wait for her? Maybe.
Yeah, we can go through it. If there's anything I don't understand, I'll ask Sue later on.
Fine. Balaji, so can you cover server-related issues as well?
Okay. The first story is ELT2071. So this story is only for dev and test servers. We are maintaining one server for dev and one server for test. So this is the new URL for dev server, dev www.english.com/blog. So it is for blog, and dev readers.english.com. It is for readers. So this is blog and readers. So this is only for development purpose. So if developers want to do something, or if we want to try some features in server, so then we'll just usually prefer dev server. And this one is already tested and everything is working as expected. And we are using a small level of server, because as you know, it is a dev server only, so we are using a small level of tier only. So it is 1 GB RAM and 30 GB internal memory. So this is the server capacity for dev. And next one is test. So this is test server for block and test server for readers. So we are using the same configuration and same set of memory for test server also. So the test server is for testing purpose and reviewing purpose. So you can directly review the stories and everything directly to the server. So this is also updated. So this time we have configured same database for all the servers. So dev, test, and everything. And next one is stage server. So stage and production. So we are just maintaining two servers for stage and two servers for production.
Okay.
So now we have just enabled load balancer in stage server. So which means we have two servers in stage and it will be automatically split the load. So once the user hit stage www.english.com or stage.english.com and it will just directly come to the load balancer first and load balancer will analyze the load. So based on the load, so it will split the end user. For example, if server 1 is accessing by 10 user and server 2 is accessing by user, then it will be automatically send the user to the lowest uh, lowest number server. So this part is doing properly, and we have tested everything for both the servers. And this one is little bit high RAM and memory compared than dev and test server. So now I'm just going to hit the page. And in stage server, we have enabled all type of caches. So cache, browser cache, fragment cache, object cache, and server cache. Then serial cache. So we have updated all the caches in stage server. So which means it will load. It will take some little bit time for first time. So if the user is new, then it will be load. It will be take some time for load in first time. Then after the user wanting to load the page, and it will load quickly. So you can see. So the loading time is 2.6 seconds. So it means the request time is 5.9. So 0.5 seconds. So the request and the response time is 0.5 seconds. So less than 1 second, the page will respond, and the 2 seconds, remaining 2 seconds is taken for images and also because in blog and reverse we are using lot of images in page and images. So it will take 2 seconds for loading the images. And we have compared the server capacity and page loading speed also. So we are just we are getting the blog 3 times faster compared than before, and readers 6 times faster compared than before. So I'll share the performance ranking for the old server and new server now. So this is the actual thing we have updated in this server, and the scheduled tasks and other related like updating the media and creating the post page and everything is working as expected. So if you create a page or post or if you do any other thing, then it will be automatically updated for both the server. So we won't face any other problem in stage. So that's it for stage server. Then next.
The speed time, the load time is very impressive now because the blog was quite slow beforehand, so that's really good.
Yes, because in stage server we have put a low level server only, but in production we are updated the large server, so it is a very big server. Then we will just get the high low page high performance in production compared to. So in production, so we have updated two servers. So those are all the IPs for two servers. So now we didn't map any DNS configuration. So now if you click English.com, then it will point out to the current server only. So we have already raised a request to support it. So most probably we will get a response from tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So once we get the request and So we will just update the production server based on your suggested time. So the English.com is redirected to ESL because now you can't able to see the page loading performance because we didn't want to go to English.com domain. So if you hit and it will usually it will redirect to the English.com only because we could not able to see it. So after we tweak the DNS settings and IP address and load balancer, then we can able to see the performance and the page entries and everything in the server. So the same like readers also.
Thanks for that, Balaji. So, were you just saying that by the end of the week everything should be all done, or do you think more will be needed done in the next sprint?
No, on this sprint we can complete. So before that, I want to get the convenient time from your side because it will get from half an hour to 1 hour we need downtime for production. So both the English.com and blog. So if you say your convenient time, so that time we can just put the site into the maintenance and we'll just do the proper configuration.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Do you got any more?
Just a second. We have one more, but we are waiting for Pradeep to join. Let me check if he's coming. Else we'll continue.
Meantime, I can share my screen.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I have one story. Hi, Shibon.
Hi.
This is new story. So, as a web manager, I want the reader's product data to separate level from title. This story is to create a separate entity for a level in products JSON. So this time, I have mentioned in the comment. So this time we are taking only for readers JSON. As readers is the big one, we have so many titles in the readers JSON compared to the other catalogs.
Okay.
So we have separated the levels from the title, and we have created a level as a separate entity in JSON. So as per the user acceptance criteria, I have already exported the JSON to a CSV file. So this is Excel file is located in this one. You can connect to me and try opening it. This is the time it is getting updated. Let me find this thing. So this is the CSV file. As you can see here, all the entity has been the title, name, author, description. And if we go further, here we can see a level column. Before that, we have mentioned level as L4, L1 like that. So as per the request, now we have changed it to level 4. It will not be, it does not come, it won't come with the title name. We separated it. So we have separate level column now. We can use it later anywhere we want.
Okay. As far as I know, that looks perfect. I'll let Sue know though. I'll ask Sue to comment on the story with anything that she notices.
This level and the title name will be concatenated and showed in the front end for the end users. But as per the request, the level is separated and we have it as a separate column. It can be used anywhere later. So we have a continuation of the story in the next print also. Readers is done. We have other catalogs like active kits. So it can be carried forward to the next print.
That's great, thank you. And will you or Kalpana be able to clone the story?
Yeah, you can clone that story together.
I have attached this CSV file in the story itself, so you can able to see it later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Shubha. Are we ready for the Jenkins story?
Just a minute, Shivan. I tried contacting Pradeep to cover his story, drinking story, Shivan, but looks like he is in production issue and could not join us. Sorry for the inconvenience, Shivan. So maybe by Thursday, when we are having our planning session, we'll ensure to have Pradeep on the call and let him cover his story on Thursday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, okay, Shivan. So I think maybe we can now move on to the grooming session.
Yeah, I don't think there's very much in there. I've added 3 stories in, so I don't know if you've had a chance to look at them yet.
And the backlog.
Yeah.
First one, we need a new about page for readers so it's up to date.
So it's to start the phase 2 of the reader's site to start updating the rest of the pages. So the first ones we're going to look at is the About section. Oh, can you not get on it?
We will have to do it.
I can try to download it as a PDF if you can't
Or
get
maybe
onto it.
you can share your screen and show us, Shibu.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
So this is just for the 3 stories have this. So this is the first story, then the second story, then the third story. So I've just made one for each page to make it easier to spread the workload around. And yeah, it's just a very basic layout. The images are in there. I don't know if you'll need them as separate files though, so you'll have to let me know. So the idea is these images are just basically big tiles that link through to these pages that are going to be coming later. And this image, I thought we could just take the main images that are already on the reader's site and just make a smaller version. And then we break down into the kids and teens and adults. And I'm hoping to just basically use images that are already on the site, so just to make it easier for you. But I can download this as a PDF so you can look through it properly.
Okay, sure.
If there are any specific images, I don't have them yet off the PO, and she goes on holiday tomorrow, so I might not get the pictures. But it's definitely going to be a work in progress anyway, because she'll have to check them, and there'll probably be things that need changing around anyway. So this is just the initial, so that you guys can start putting the pages together, and then we can slowly build on them in the next couple of sprints.
Okay.
I'll try now if we can. There we go. That's easier for you, isn't it? I'll download them all as PDF so that you can get them like that instead.
Okay, sure.
And I'll add those to the stories.
We will check on the mock-up and get back to you for the questions.
Yep, sure. I'll add the PDFs to the stories now so that you can start looking at them.
Okay, sure.
And if any of the stories which were more for Sue in this sprint, if there's anything that you need kind of confirmation on or any action from our side, if you just want to put a comment in the stories so that I don't forget to tell Sue.
Yes, yes. The 2078, that is the level story that will have to be cloned. And then speak out bug 75, the bug story that will have to be cloned.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, stories are going on and we can decide on Thursday. I'll schedule a planning call for Thursday anyways, Siobhan, since you is not present today. So we'll have another call on Thursday.
Yep.
Anything else to be discussed?
Not from me. That's all from me. Is there anything from your end?
Siobhan, is there any preferable time from your end for Thursday's call?
Let me just look at my diary. Maybe 10 might be the best time.
Okay. Okay, Siobhan. And one more thing is, can you check with Sue about the downtime, preferable downtime for the server stories and let us know?
Yeah, we'll do.
Blog. For both readers and blog stories.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Okay, sure. So that's all from our end.
That's great. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, team.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.